Hey, I'm Johnny with Balloon Animals Palm Beach, and today I'm going to show you how to make an old school princess. You're going to need 4 light blue 260s, 1 yellow 260, 1 blush 260, 2 white 260s, 1 light blue 160, and 1 white 160. I also use a black 260 scrap for her choker if you want to do some finishing touches. So you're going to begin with a basic flower weave. So grab your blue 260 and inflate it until it just has 2 fingers, 1 or 2 finger tail. I prefer a 2 finger tail so I have room to twist. This was 2 fingers till I squished it. Okay. Grab your next blue 260 and inflate it the same amount till it has about a 2 finger tail. Grab a third blue 260 and inflate it the same amount till it has a 2 finger tail. Now you just want to measure your 260s to make sure that they are all inflated to the same length. So this one's a little bit shorter, so I'm going to stretch it. Good. And I'm going to check this one really quick. This one's a little bit shorter, so I'll stretch it. Now they're the same length. So now you're going to tie the 3 260s together at the nozzle end. Tie the third one on. Ooh, I'm gonna put. Now you want to tie them all together at the tail end. Now you're going to grab either end and just bring it together. Grab it with one hand and twist each loop in place. Once you've done that, I'm going to bring all 3 loops together. Find the center. Of each of the loops, and then just push that together. Grab everything with one hand, take your other hand, grab 3 of the loops and twist it in place. Now you want to adjust it so that you have a flower shape. Your 6 loops are all even. Since it really works best if you can make them all the same exact size. Mine never come out the same exact size. So I'm just trying my best, and that's what it looks like. I've decided this is the top and this is the bottom of the loops. So the top of the loop, bottom of the loop. So what I do for a cheat for the flower weave, because it's a little tricky to me, is I grab a pen. I'm going to use blue Sharpie because the balloons are blue and it won't show up as much. And I just make a very small dot on the top of each loop, delineating that portion of the balloon as top. Those are the little dots that I made. Okay, now I'm going to start by weaving these 2 loops together. And I look for my dot and I see that this one did not get marked. Okay. So this is the top that I'm going to weave into the bottom of this loop here. So I grab through this, I put my hand through this loop, and I grab the top of the next one, and I put my hand through the one I'm grabbing and grab the bottom, and now I'm just going to switch places by pulling the bottom over and under, the top over and under the bottom, like so. Okay, now this one's next. I see the dot, so I know this is the top. So I'm going to reach through this loop, grab the top, reach through the one I'm grabbing, grab the bottom of the next loop, and pull the top over and under the bottom. Now I see my dot, so I know this one's next. So I reach through here, grab the top, reach through the one I'm grabbing, grab the bottom, pull the top over and under the bottom. Here's my next dot, so this is definitely next. So I reach through and grab that top, reach through the one I'm grabbing, grab the bottom, and pull the top over and under the bottom. Here's my dot, so I know this is next. So I reach through here, grab the top, reach through the one I'm grabbing, grab the bottom, and pull the top over and under. And this is the last one. So this is where you want to pay attention and see if you've got it right so far. This is always the part that's tricky. So it looks like, because of the way this is sticking up right next to this one, it looks like, oh, this would be the next one. But if you follow it, you see the bottom's all the way over here, so that can't be the next one. So I got to look for one where the bottom's right nearby. And the one that the bottom is right nearby is this one. Right? Make sure this is the top. Yep, so this is definitely a top because I see the spot, so I know that I'm going to reach through this one, and I'm going to grab the top of this one and reach through the one I'm grabbing. Now I'm finding the bottom of this one. It's right here, right next to it. So I'm going to pull the top over and under the bottom, and now I have my flower weave. So I'm just going to adjust it shaped by pulling these balloons into the right spot. Alright, it's not perfect because it's got different shapes, but that's still super cool. Alright, stop it. Okay. Fiddle around with that till you have the shape that you want. Okay, next. Grab blue 260, light blue 260, and you're going to inflate it till it has about an 8-finger tail. 8 to 10-finger tail. Ooh, I have 11 fingers on this one. That's okay. And I'm going to start with a pinch twist. And then I'm just going to make a 6-finger bubble. And make a second 6-finger bubble, the same size as this one. And twist those two together. And make a third 6-finger bubble, the same size as the first two. And roll that through. So this is what you have. Now you're going to get rid of this extra, but you want to leave a little bit of a tail to attach the torso to the skirt. So I'll get rid of it here. Tie this off. I loop it through one last time to hold everything in place. Now I'm going to use this tail to attach to the skirt. I'm just going to pull it through. And up and tuck it through one of the loops. And pull it through again. Okay, now you want to grab your blush. Now let's do this. Grab your white 160. inflate it until it has a 8-finger tail. Now you're just going to wrap this nozzle into the base of the torso and the flower weave here. Okay, now you're going to make a loop. It's about an 8-finger loop. 8 to 10-finger loop. Okay, mine is 10 fingers. Then you're just going to wrap this balloon around the base of the torso and back out the other side. Like so. Do the same thing on this side. So 8, 10 finger loop. And wrap this balloon around the base of the torso. Get rid of the extra. Tie it off. Pull it through. Okay. Give it a bend. Like so. Alright, now you're going to grab your blush 260 and inflate it till it has about a 10-finger tail. Four, 8, 10-finger tail. Then grab your yellow 260 and inflate it so it has about a 10-finger tail. And then grab your light blue 160, inflate that one just a little bit. Four, 8, 12, 13. We want to tie the blush and the blue and the yellow all together. Once I've got those tied together, I get rid of a little bit of the extra. Now tie the yellow in. Get rid of all the extra. Okay, and we're going to start with a pinch twist in the light blue 160. And now we're going to do a small 2-finger loop in the yellow 260 and bring it over, do a second small 2-finger loop, so now you have a pinch twist in the blue, a small 2-finger loop in the yellow, 2-finger loop in the yellow, blush. So now you want to take you want to do a little 3-finger bubble in the light blue 260 and another small 3-finger bubble in the light blue 260 and twist that in to the top and get rid of the extra. Tie it off. Okay, now you want your pinch twist in between your two yellow loops and the 160 in between the yellow and the blush, and you're going to make a 4-finger bubble and twist that off. Now you're going to bring this yellow back up and twist it into the loop at the top. And then bring it down the other side. And make a bubble the same size as the other side. And get rid of the extra. Tie this off. And now you want to just tuck this up into the yellow bubbles. Now we're going to go ahead and make a small 1-finger bubble and make 2 pinch twists. So you have 2 pinch twists and you have a little 1-finger bubble, and now you're just going to make a 4-finger bubble and get rid of the extra. You want to save this, you're going to use it for the other arm. This is the top of her arm above her elbow. Grab the scrap you just deflated and reinflate it. All you need is a 4-finger bubble. You want it to be the same size as this one. Tie that off. Tie the other end off. Get rid of the extra. Now we're just going to wrap this into the 2 pinch twists here. So this is what you have, and now you want to attach this to the top of the torso by twisting this pinch twist into these 2 pinch twists. Or you can just twist the arms around the pinch twist. So you have the blue and the blush pinch twist and a blush pinch twist with no blue. Okay, great. Grab your white 260, the white 260. Inflate it so it has a 8 to 10 finger tail. This one has 9. We're going to wrap this nozzle into the pinch twists here at the top. Now you want to make a loop like so. Now we're going to take this and we're going to twist this balloon into the pinch twist. Here. Pull it all the way around to the other side. And you want to make another loop. Same size as this one. And you got it where you want it. Then you just twist this balloon into the pinch twist. And all the way around. Get rid of the extra. tie it off. Perfect. All right, next you're going to grab your your other white 260 and inflate it just a little bit. 4, 8, 12, 14 finger tail. You're going to make 2 pinch twists. And then you want to make it nice and soft. And you're making a 6-finger bubble. Get rid of the extra. Save this, you're going to use it for the other gloved hand. Tie it off. Cut off this little tail here. Now you're just going to twist the blush into the 2 white pinch twists to attach her gloved hand and arm. Like so. Grab the scrap of the white 260 and we'll make her other gloved hand. Four, 8, 12, 15 finger bubble. Make 2 pinch twists. Another pinch twist. And now just make this soft and squishy and a 6-finger bubble. Twist that off, get rid of the extra. And now we're just going to tie this blush arm into the 2 white pinch twists. Like so. Now if we want to do a finishing touch, I always like to give her some little white earrings, so I grab the scrap of the white 160 and inflate it just a tiny little 2-finger bubble. Tie that off and split the bubble in half. Once I've got it split in half, I just squish half of it to one end, half to the other, tie a knot at the base of each bubble. Now this is a little bit longer than I want it. It's 3 fingers. So I'm actually, since I have knots, I'm going to cut this in half and retie it back together to make it shorter. Alright, so now I've got these 2 tied together. I'm going to cut off this extra here and get rid of this extra right here. So these will be her earrings. And I'm just going to tuck these through this blush and yellow, in between the blush and the yellow, right underneath the light blue. Exactly like that. That is the finished Cinderella. Well, I always like to get a little black 160 scrap and squish all the air out of it so it's totally flat. And tie a knot. And then wrap that around her neck. And tie it in place. Cut off the extra. So she has a lovely black choker. gonna draw a face on her. I give her a pretty red mouth. She's totally cross-eyed. That is the finished Cinderella. If you liked the video, you can click like below, or you can leave me feedback in the comments. You can always subscribe to my channel. I'm not always this old school. I do release videos on a regular basis. You can check me out on Facebook, Balloon Animals Palm Beach, or my website, balloonanimalspalmbeach.com for more information. Thanks.